Hello, hello, hello. Look at this. What is up, everybody? And you see, I have two special people with me today. One maybe not that special. He was here last week too. But we have our dear friend, our lead game designer, Björn. Welcome, Björn, and welcome, Carney. And hello to everyone in chat. And Poltis
Hello.
is not wearing a black shirt today.
So I'm not special, huh?
Yes, you are.
Mhm,
Yes,
mhm.
you are.
Of
Your mom
course,
says
that's way
that
too
anyway.
late. Now it's way too late.
Nah, sorry, bro. And hey, everyone in chat, how are you guys doing? Hope you having an excellent day, but it just got a little bit better.
Of course.
So who we got here? We got Hot Pancake, Jens. Hello, Jens. Jens always here, so happy to see Jens.
Lol, fake name.
Oh, fake name here also. Hey, buddy.
Bowie, Bale, Alias.
Yeah, we got them all. We got them all. They're very excited
Yeah.
to see Björn, I think, because they're never this excited when it's just me here.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited too, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
too.
as keen to hear all that Björn has to say and
Oh yeah.
more.
Oh yeah. And we got the questions loaded. We're hanging out a bit on Discord yesterday, and on Monday. A lot of people sent their questions. Tenebris sent a hell of a lot of questions. Alias also sent some. So we got it loaded with really interesting answers from Björn. And of course, there hopefully will pop up some other questions during the stream that we can of course try to answer too. So what are you doing today, Carney? I thought that we would start up here in the marshlands, check out some new stuff, like this for example, and then something happened. Someone took over something on my map, which is also very very new. So I thought that we would try out the base assault for the first time here on stream, and I hope that a lot of people had the chance to also do that. So yeah, let's get started.
We should definitely run around in the forest region then, so we can level it up a bit more before we attack.
Yep. I tried to do that before, but I was alone and they shoot me so hard. But I managed to at least get it up to, I think, a level... Yeah, threat level 11. Which I guess is decent, but that's rookie numbers.
Well, yeah, the region level is 11 right now, but the control point is still level 1, as you can see from the icon.
Yeah.
You zoom in all the way. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there's like 1 out of 3 stripes is filled out on the icon. That's how you can see which level your base is, or your Phoenix's base, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be fun if you could level it up and show a crazy hard base, but I guess that would take a bit of time.
Well, we're fast. Alright, where did you go, Carney? You went down to the forest region right away, did you?
Yeah, I thought we could split up and then we'll be faster in leveling
up. Oh,
everything
look at you, Mr. Fancy.
Unless you really need my help, which, you know.
Nah, I'm just gonna scoot around, check out some stuff, see maybe what's new and all of that.
Alright.
I do not think I'm gonna check the side mission now, though. Maybe that we will do another day. But as everyone can say, ooh, for machine side mission, what is that?
Yeah,
check
true. Shouldn't we play that another time, though, so we have time for Björn, and then we can show the mission another time?
Yep, that was my thought.
We
So
do
we
not
don't
have time for...
we don't wanna spoil it either when it's so new.
Of course.
Give everyone a chance to really do it. But you said a very interesting thing. We want time for Björn. And as I said, we got some really, really interesting questions from you guys on Discord. So let's just maybe start and see what we got for him. So one of the first ones that we saw and that we got is what is your thoughts on the future of bases, Björn? Do you think we will expand more on them, or what new base features can we maybe expect? We would really love to hear your opinion on that.
Yeah, sure. The bases are super exciting, I think, because we kind of... It's something we added quite recently, and also now... First we added that players can build bases, but now also Phoenix can build bases. So I think that there is a huge potential for evolving this feature going forward. And the first thing that I think we already have on the public roadmap is that we're going to add more control points, so that we give you even more places to attack and also build bases on.
That makes a lot of sense in that direction to kind of move in.
I'm
Because
so
people
excited
are
for
asking,
that.
yeah, that's what, like, when people are talking about bases, they're like, we want to build more, we want to have more spots where we can build them. So this is right on point.
Yeah, definitely. And with the latest update, we got in total 8 control points in the forest region. And the plan going forward is to add control points to other regions as well, so that you can build your bases and do all the Phoenix attacks in other regions.
I'm so excited for that. Oh,
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
be
me too. That's gonna be
amazing.
absolutely insanely cool.
And yeah. Beyond that, we're also looking into adding more things for you to build. So that's definitely something that we're interested in doing. And then I mean the possibilities are endless. So let us know what you want us to do with this.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, it's usually just the imagination that sets limits. So we're always very happy to hear what our players want to see. So do share that feedback with us.
Hello, Della.
Oh, hey Della, what up? Glad you could join. Oh, Baby Kale also here. Hey. So we got some more. Since we got a famous face with us today, so let's just shoot it. What's the favorite thing you actioned about the game, and if you got a chance to revisit it, would you change it to make it better, and what would you do?
Yeah,
it's a kind of big one.
It's a lot of questions.
It's a super hard one, like, because there's so many cool things we added to the game, so I don't think I can pick a favorite. But if we look at things that I would like to go back and improve a bit, there are a lot of things. But one of the things that we're currently investigating a bit is the crafting system. As you probably know if you followed our news and things, we've done a survey on that. So we're going to use that survey to try to improve the crafting experience based on what we learned from that.
And that's, folks, is why you take the survey when we ask you to. But a lot of you did, so it's really your input that helps us kind of get
Keep
the direction in which we move. So yes, we're very happy that you guys helped us out and answered that.
Pontus, if you want, we can throw in some questions from chat if they're short, if they have short answers, and then do the longer ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see anyone in particular that you...
Yeah, Bowie would like to know when you started working on Generation Zero, Björn. I think that's an interesting one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I started working on Generation Zero was half a year before it launched, so I wasn't part of the team from when it was first the concept phase and all that. So that's how long I've been on the team.
So about over 3 years now, 3.5.
Yeah,
it should be something like that.
Yeah, and that's time. Like if anyone knows anything about GC and you know how it's built and everything, it would absolutely be Björn. That's why we're so excited about having him here. And I can see that you guys in chat are also that, which makes me very happy. So this is one, I think we talked about this before a bit, and it might not be maybe Björn who is made that many decisions about this, or maybe it was, but we got this question anyway, and it's very interesting. And it's why 1989 out of all the possible post-modern and pre-eras? I think it's
as I said, I wasn't part of the team during the concept phase. So yeah, this is a question that I actually had to go and ask one of our colleagues, Emil Kraftling, who was the game director back then. So yeah, I got a very long reply actually from him. It's something he's very passionate about. But I'm gonna try to focus on the year in particular, because I think it's probably better if he explains more of the details if you want to know more about why all the like things that went into concept. But yeah, looking at the year, there were several reasons why they picked that one. One is kind of a personal thing, like Emil and some of the other members of the team grew up in this time period. So it was they basically wanted to do something that reminded them of their childhood. We also have the Cold Wars. The Cold War period in particular fits the narrative and the gameplay very well for what they wanted to do with Generation Zero. And then we have the actual why 1989 in particular, because the Cold War is a pretty long period. But they chose this because they wanted a time period where there is a lot of uncertainty in the world. And this is the year when the Berlin Wall fell, so there was a lot of uncertainty back then.
Ooh, very interesting.
Yeah. It's that I think is a very decent answer to that question. But most of all, the 80s were really cool also.
Shout out to Emil as well. That's a really cool answer. Yeah.
I was 8 years at 1989, and I remember that it was robots everywhere. Yep, me too.
I was -10. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I was only 4 though, so I don't remember that. We were very happy that Della do remember, and I'm sure Björn can assure that there actually was a lot of machines around back then.
Yeah, I wasn't very old either, so I can't speak for the robots either. But
I guess we have to trust Della.
yeah.
Oh, yikes! I died.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Someone shot at me.
How rude.
They shot. Yes. What's more likely, Iron Church DLC or Soviet DLC? I, for one, if I could choose, Iron Church DLC would
Definitely
be
Iron
very
Church.
funny. Yeah.
Which one would you like, Björn?
It's a really tricky one. I think both are very interesting. So that's another one where we like to know like what you guys think.
I'm also a bit surprised that you didn't bring Apple Murderer DLC into that little equation.
Apple what?
The Apple Murderer.
Oh, murder.
Yeah. That would be very fun.
There's so many like narrative paths we could go. So like there's so many open threads now in Generation Zero. So yeah, there's a lot of potential for telling different stories.
Maybe they can even be connected. Maybe the Iron Church is fighting against the Soviet DLC. Maybe.
Or they are the Apple Murderers.
Exactly. And the victims are the Soviets.
Yeah, it's all connected somehow.
It's all connected.
All right,
Kalle's tinfoil hat.
Yeah, maybe take the Kalle's tinfoil hat off now. Very fun though. So a tactical teleportation retreat, yes, Brandon, that's or Matthias, that's exactly what I did. You know it. So might we see any? This is a question that pops up quite a lot because we do have crossplay between Xbox and Windows 10. But do you think that we will see any more cross-platform features in the future?
Yeah, we added crossplay between those two platforms, but something we also learned from that was that it's very hard to do. It's a huge technical challenge. So unfortunately, I don't see us doing any more crossplay anytime soon.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, we are a small team though, and you know it's always about priorities. They want to make cross-platform. That of course would be very cool, but not maybe super duper a lot of people can use. Or do we want to kind of expand on the narrative, DLCs, all of that, new weapons, and other cool stuff. But if
definitely, like it's always you have to prioritize basically when you have a small team, what things you take on. And right now, I think we want to focus on adding features and content, and also bug fixes and quality of life improvements.
Oh, and you've added so many so far. It's been a crazy road.
We got a lot of that around our 30th anniversary. About just how far the game have come in those 3 years that we're actually up to now, which was very, very fun and nostalgic to read all of that.
Yeah, I think some of them are having a hard time hearing me, so maybe you need to lower the game audio.
Yeah, if we can do that somehow. That alright. Hopefully it will be a little bit better now. How's it going on your end, Carney? Are you managing to level it up a bit?
Yeah, I've killed some stuff now. I've killed a tank and a couple of hunters and a couple of runners. It's going well.
That's good. That's
I
good.
don't think it's leveled up yet.
And did they manage to kill you a bit, or is it just you?
No one can kill me.
I know you're made of iron. It's gotta be all the meat you eat.
Of course.
Right, I'm gonna go and check out where that new mission starts because I've seen it and it looks really neat. This entire kind of little area. So gonna scoot over, have a look. So Björn, this is also a question that we got because people always want new toys to play with. They wanna shoot, explode, blow stuff up in all kind of different ways. So do you think that we're ever gonna see more experimental weapons in the future?
Yeah, experimental weapons is something that we definitely seen that players of the game love. So I definitely think that's something that we're gonna do more of. It's just it's the priorities again. We need to find the time slot to do it, basically.
And there's already so much stuff on the horizon.
Oh yeah,
If you guys haven't seen the roadmap yet, definitely go check out the Twitter or Facebook or your social media of choice. Pontus just updated it. It looks great.
Yeah, we shared it on Friday, so it's brand spanking new. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. There's especially one thing that's been a very big thing that people have been asking for, and that we're actually working on now, and that is the skill respec. And that I think is exciting to a lot of people. So really looking forward to see that out in Östertörn playable. But yeah, check it out, and also of course tell us what you think. Is that what you want to see in the roadmap, and maybe what other stuff do you want us to add? We would love to hear from you regarding that.
Yes, new bike versions. I agree, Della. We need a pink
which
bike.
color? You want the pink one, but we got the ruby red.
No, pink. Pink is superior in every way.
Alright, what would we call it then? We got the emerald green, we got the ruby red. What's the blue one called?
Sapphire? No, wait, that's a Pokemon one.
It has to have a really nice name that we can market it under, like the other ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Otherwise we can't have it. The name is probably the most important thing.
Maybe something rose related.
That's not or it could be champagne pink or something like that.
Those are champagne pink, yes.
I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here with you guys.
I found a collectible.
Ooh, did you? Which one?
It was a Letter of the Resistance. Or
look at that.
Signs of the Resistance.
They're always very nice. They're always very good written. I love those.
I didn't even know the collectible screen, the new collectible screen is in this update as well. That's nice.
Yeah,
with the fancy icons and everything.
If you want to check out this, for
it's
example,
much better.
We made a little update to this. Just look at how amazing the new
oh yes,
the new what do they call those? The kind of rival
It's-
profile pages or
Yeah, I guess that called the rival screen. I think we used to
yeah, the
call it.
rival screen is just like the last one wasn't bad. I think it was really good, but this one, you know, it's new and fresh, and just the images that we used for the machines are just amazing. I really like the runner ones. It looks very cool. Let's see, maybe I even have a runner rival. The wolf, the jaktmaskin. Yeah, the jaktmaskin is the nope, that's the hunter.
That's a hunter.
Do I even have the giant? It's stridsmaskin. No, that's the tank.
What is skill respec? I never actually understood what it is since no games I have played have it. So, what is skill respec?
Yeah, it's a good, definitely a good question. It's kind of, I guess, a gamey term, the skill respec. But basically, it means that you have a feature where you can reset your skill points and so that you can place them again in the skill tree if you change your mind or want to try new things. So that's one of the features that we're working on for the next patch.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Did you
I
hear
think
that for the next patch?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Oh,
You
very
believe
cool.
it.
And of course, not every game makes that free. For example, in Assassin's Creed, it's always been free. But you know, you can't. Not always. In the newest one, it is. But you know, sometimes there's a cost to losing all your memories and training new skills.
So we're talking about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Björn.
Yeah, I guess I could share a bit details about it. Like, there's gonna be a cost in crafting resources for doing it because we want it. We want there to be. We want to have a bit of meaning when you change it, so there has to be a little bit of a cost, but it's not going to be super high.
That makes a lot of sense. As you said, there's some meaning, and just that you don't just spam it back and forth. That you actually need to invest a bit for it to change. I think makes a lot of sense, and also kind of fits very good in this game.
Yeah, and of course we still want the players to think tactically before they spend their skill points.
Exactly. So we were talking about experimentals just a minute ago, but we also have a lot of other weapons. Do you think that we will ever see maybe some rework of old weapons, maybe do a buff or a nerf or something?
Or a new model?
Yeah, it is a questions that are quite frequent here. So it would be very interesting to hear kind of your take on that and kind of remaking older stuff and kind of change the way they work.
Yeah, like it's definitely possible. It's like everything else. We have to prioritize what we're doing. So that there's always going to be. We have to divide our work between tweaking old things and working on new things. So yeah, we've seen that there is feedback on some of the weapons, so they're definitely something we're gonna look into. And then there might also be, besides feedback on particular weapons, there could also be bigger changes to other systems that at some point we need to look at rebalancing weapons as a whole. But that's, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Interesting.
Lovely response.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna scoot over to you now, Carney, so we can have a look at this. I can't. You placed the radio there. That's very.
It's very nice of me, yeah.
Yes, it is. I don't have to run around all the. Oh, jeez. Thanks for placing a radio there.
I placed it for myself because I knew I was gonna die and I was running out of medkits, so I was like, okay,
Oh
I'm
no,
just
you're
gonna
down.
respawn and teleport back.
Oh, so I teleport here and you just live. Thank you.
No, I'm dying and traveling back. That's why radios are in the game, right? So you can cheat death.
True.
Gotta bring down this harvester.
I think someone asked about where to find concrete. That's basically if you do base assault or base defense missions, you can get the concrete.
Yes, and as if you are lucky and me and Carney actually managed to take down the base that has spawned, you will see that you get quite a nice little reward for taking the bases out. And also that's where you get the concrete.
Yeah, I think this update was the one where we had the nicer thing where you can see what you get as well when you complete it.
Yeah, it pops up
yes.
a nice little
screen.
pop-up screen, really showing all of the stuff that you get, and it's, as I said, quite generous. That's not only that's just your little reward for taking out. That was also loot, the base itself that you can pick up.
Right. Yeah. Do we just want to assault the base?
Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm gonna go up to the hiker's barrack and kind of run down from there and see what we got there. And these, of course, the higher, the more machines you kill. Oh, it evolved actually. The Phoenix base evolved.
Yes, it is now level
Nice.
2.
Yeah,
I think that's already difficult enough.
yeah, the level 2 ones or the level 3 ones, or I don't know how many players have seen them, but they're huge.
I remember during the playtests when I was playing in a duo, and I think it took us a good 40 minutes to take the whole base apart, and we really did take it apart. We destroyed so many walls because we couldn't find the last shield generator, and then we just started tearing down walls until we found it. It was hilarious. It was so much fun.
I think that's a really cool thing with the base assault is that you can destroy everything basically. So if you want to, you can do that.
Yes, definitely.
It is fun to destroy stuff. It really is. So Indo had a bit of an interesting question here that we heard a lot regarding just the base spawns. We are seeing some kind of trouble there that we're looking at, right? Do you have maybe a little bit more information on that? How we're doing?
Yeah, we've seen that there is some reports on that bases are not spawning as intended. So we have the team is investigating this. So we're trying to figure out what's causing this and if we can find a fix for it.
Yes, what we also see that very luckily there's not that many out of the big player pool that actually are experienced this, which is of course good, but it would have been better if no one would experience it. But we're working hard, and I think that the team actually have found maybe just a little bit what's causing it.
Oh, you already started it. All right.
Well, I took the short way. Now
I've been waiting here for 3 minutes. I was pointing skill points.
I see. So now that we're actually here by Lil Dammer's control point, we have another question like what's up? I can't even pronounce this word, but procedurally generated base, and how does it work?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I think it's one of the really cool things with the base assault feature is that it's not most of the locations in the game are handmade, so our wall designers are placing them by hand, and this means that they look really cool and they have a great narrative content. But the downside to that is that every time you go there, it's going to be the same. So the really cool thing with the base assault feature is that now we have a new type of location that's different every time it respawns. So the way it works, it's basically it's using the base building system. So it's kind of an AI that builds bases using an algorithm, and there is a lot of random factors in how it builds the bases. So each time it's going to be a bit different.
Wow, that sounds like Phoenix actually really did it.
Are we sure
definitely.
Phoenix is not developing the game actually? Or?
Yeah, ooh. Have everyone
Yeah.
seen Phoenix and any of the developers in the same room?
Pontus, come here. I found the first generator.
Oh, you did? Alright, give me a sec. Ah, someone's shooting at me. I'm running.
Accessible from the outside. How nice of them to build this huge base and then to make the core part
Yeah, on the outside.
accessible on the outside. Yeah, that's just an aspect of that procedural generation that you mentioned. It can lead to very, very funny results.
Oh, yeah. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't shoot it yet. You have to first open it by
I
interacting.
thought you had opened it. Please.
Then, as soon as it glows like this, it looks like a imbued with dark magic. Ow.
Yeah, so like I guess one of the downsides of procedural generation is that sometimes you can get some bit quirky results. So it's kind of the benefit is that you get very unique experience. The downside is that it's never gonna be as perfect as if a human would have placed and stuff.
Of course, but I think that's absolutely a trait that you
Oh,
should
yeah.
be willing to make because it's so amazing. I've played quite a few base assaults now, and I'm still blown away every time. Oh, look, Pontus, here. I found something.
Yeah, I want to shoot this little radio. There's
Barney
also
is
a tick inside one of the walls that keeps pinging us. We need to be careful.
Thank you for the warning. Carney is a goth here. Well, thank you, Bowie. I appreciate that. And every single one
Are you
in
goth?
here is goth here.
Goth. I thought they called you goth.
Goth here, yes. No,
Yeah,
but this is a little hack in the bases that you can exploit, because sometimes the fuel cells here shot and then will tear down the wall.
Oh, it did. Nice.
And you have a nice little entrance.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we added several ways you can enter the rooms, so that's one of them. If you find one of those fuel cells.
My favorite one is because the doors only open for machines, you can shoot the gun off a runner and then have it follow you, and then it opens all the doors for you.
Ah, that's it.
It's a
Very
really
clever.
nice strategy.
That
Yeah,
is very clever.
That's awesome. I haven't even thought about that. That's
Really fun way.
yeah, and that's kind of core to the game. So we want that kind of stuff to happen, like emergent gameplay.
Jikes, you're really going at it.
Well, we have a base to destroy. We have.
Yeah.
We're not.
You get the 50 count. Because you're shooting hard.
No, that was just another one of those gas tanks. Oh, watch out!
Aye. Talking about gas, that hurts.
Are you considering adding customizable inner dead zone settings for the gamepads? Oh, that's in reference to the weapon wheel, because on controllers right now it's a bit hard to select weapons with weapon wheel, because there's no dead zone.
Uh-oh. Get back to
Yeah.
control point.
I've seen this as well. We are aware of this feedback, so I think we're looking into some sort of solution for this.
Cool. I think
Nice.
that's all they wanted to hear.
Yep. I think that uh-oh. These turrets are absolutely insane. They should stand.
Yes, but if you manage to get behind them, you can shoot the fuel tank behind them, and
Yeah.
very weak.
So we were talking about bases and how they were kind of AI built, which I think is just absolutely super cool. But what kind of part of the decision process for the base assault update took you the longest? I think it's also very interesting questions to kind of say, alright, where do we actually spend the time when we do these updates? So I would just love to hear that.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially for the base assault, it's a very different feature. It was the first time we tried to do procedural generation on this scale, so I think most of the time was spent kind of prototyping the feature before we even started like finalizing and adding the correct art. So there was a lot of going back and forth between design and code and trying different algorithms and try to see what works and what makes for fun bases to play. So that was the big, I think, thing that took time with base assault in the beginning.
That must have been a super fun process in the very early stages where everything was completely broken and the bases were. It's probably really weird in the beginning.
Yeah, and it's really fun to do that kind of stuff where you don't know what to expect either. You change some variables and then something comes out, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Well, I guess that's the fun of the game. To kind of work like that. Right, I think that there might be one over here, Carney, I'm not sure.
There's one here, yeah.
Oh yeah. So this sounds like a typical kind of. Thanks, buddy. Did you shoot that? Oh,
No, you walked into it. It's a landmine. That's how it works.
I thought you shot it. I didn't barely see that. Oh jeez, I'm trying to ask young questions and have fun here, and you're just gonna.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, well, at least someone is, right? Ah, jeez. This feels like such a typical I'm applying for a job question, but it's also very, very interesting that we got sent to us. And there, Björn, where do you see Generation Zero in a year? It's a bit of a weird one, I gotta say, because we're really kind of dependent on what our players want to do. But I'd love to hear kind of your thoughts on that.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest questions that we got because a year is a very long time and game development is unpredictable. But yeah, I can say a bit what I hope that we can arrive at. So we have added a lot of cool things lately, as you all know, with base assault, base defense, and a new faction. And a lot of other things as well in these patches when it comes to the narrative and world building, etc. So what I hope that we will be able to do during the next year is to just build upon this and try to make it even more cool than it is now.
That's gonna be hard though.
Yeah.
How do you make something that's 100% cool even more?
Exactly. Yeah, but and also like you said, like our roadmap is kind of always evolving, and it's a lot based on what we see from the community and surveys and also from the forums, etc.
I love that. Yeah,
This is my favorite part.
Yeah, this looks absolutely amazing, but be careful. But yeah, that I guess is also fun to be kind of that dynamic and like, yeah, this is what our players want to see. That's what we're gonna do. And once again, that's why it's so fun that so many people got engaged with our surveys, and so many people always just love to share their thoughts, what they want to see, what they not want to see, and just how they want stuff to work. So, is it true that now when it's glowing red, it was a shield?
Yeah.
It does not take any damage anymore. What do we do now?
We wait till it's not glowing.
Have a machine nearby while we wait.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's one of the. It's kind of interesting the whole last part here where you're supposed to destroy the command center. It's one of the things that we iterated on pretty late in development. Because initially you could just destroy it as soon as you destroy the shield generators, but that wasn't very fun, so that's why we added the artillery or airstrike attacks and the spawns that come when you attack it.
They just look incredibly great.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just so great, and the targets on the floor, it just... I love everything about it. Oh, watch out, another one.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, did it
I'm
do
stuck in the
some
water.
machines instead?
Any particular reason why the PS colors of the shielding to the base and gens are grayish? PS colors of the shielding to the base.
Would that be?
I think... Oh, on PlayStation? I asked
Okay.
when playing PC, when I got bases, they were red when shielded, but on PS they turned gray instead. Oh.
I haven't heard about that before, so that's very interesting.
That would probably be a bug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
probably.
sounds like it. Because it's kind of unusual, I'd say, to have it one way on the PlayStation and another on the PC.
Yeah, it could be for some performance reasons. I've seen changes like that before. Yeah.
So this is a really fun one, though. I think usually get very fun answers. So what's your favorite thing to do for Generation Zero, John?
Okay. So my role on the team is lead game designer. So I think a lot of my time is spent like making sure that we're working on the right things and that the team has everything they need to do a good job. So I think my favorite thing is doing that, gathering information from the community on what you guys want, and then making sure that we're working on the right things, and also helping the team to do the things they do in the best way that they can.
That's a really good answer, actually.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, they're happy to have you as the lead, Björn.
And all those
I hope
people who
so.
say there are features we ignore or stuff we ignore, no, we're not ignoring. Björn is there. He sees what you want. He knows.
Yeah. Like I keep repeating it, that it's all about priorities. So like,
of course.
there's so many good ideas, but we are a pretty small team, so we have to pick what to prioritize all the time.
Yeah. So this is actually something that Tenebrae wrote and asked us about. How do you feel about Generation Zero here in 2022? Have things gone as planned? Stories of being adapted from past years, stuff like that. What do you kind of feel about GC today?
Yeah, so as you know, last year was a bit troubling because we failed to release patches on the regular basis that we want. But this year I think has been a lot better. We've been able to basically keep the roadmap so far, and we also released some really amazing things that I think adds a lot to the game. So yeah, this year looks really good so far, and yeah, I think it's gonna hopefully continue to be that.
And yeah, as we talked about the roadmap a bit before, there's some very cool stuff ahead, and I think that we're all really looking forward to that. And you know, as time goes on, we're gonna share more and more with you, our dear players. So yeah, what happened to him here?
He's just vibing.
Oh, so you can use that word and I can't. All right.
Yes.
You're still young and fresh though. I really love the explosion at the end that just poof took it all down.
Yeah,
and
really
there
good.
You go, stupid Phoenix. And you also got the chance to see the little confirmation of this is what you got. And I actually got 12 cement or concrete. What do you even call that? We do call it cement, yes. Ooh, it's heavy though. Good luck for me. I shot so many shots. That's almost gone. And
also uranium, so that's great.
Yeah. Always need that, and it can be a bit scarce, so to say.
It can, but not anymore.
Very exclusive resource.
Probably not too healthy to carry around in your backpack, though. So, but
yeah,
you get a lead backpack, so it's alright. You're protected. So actually, now that we've took down this base, we got this little thing that we can expect. Now, unfortunately, or you know, maybe not, we got 10 control points for or command tokens actually for doing that. If we would have to take down another base, we could set up our own tent here.
Björn, does the base defense awards command tokens too, right?
Oh, so no, they don't. It's
Why not?
only assault. Yeah, why
Hmm.
not?
Might be. I just had that thought. That was not like it just.
Yeah, I think there is some. Basically, we want you to do base assault missions, so that's why they're exclusive to that currently.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah, and
sense.
you cannot get everything from everything, Carney.
But I want.
Yeah, but today's youth, you Zoomers.
Oh man.
But
Drop by.
you get some back as well if you dismantle your base, so that's another way to get some of them.
Yeah, let's just dismantle the home base. We don't need a home base.
Can you even dismantle that? I don't think so, right? Don't try that at home, people.
Yeah, you should be able to abandon any of the bases.
Oh.
The original home base basically works like all the other control points now.
And then Pontus will instantly be over encumbered from all the materials he gets back.
Yes, probably. It's usually like that. I have to drop everything so I can carry all my weapons around at the same time. Where did
Big
you go, man?
Lebowski has some nice words. Just drop by accident. Nice accident. Want to take the chance to let you know how much I celebrate your game. Great sound design. I'm happy you're still adding value. That's so nice.
That is so nice. Glad to hear
Thank
it.
you so
Thanks
much for
sharing
those
that.
nice words.
Yeah, and I think our sound designer is going to be really happy to hear that.
Of course.
Yeah, we want to try to have him here someday also. So this is one from Indo, which is he's always here, one of our absolute favorite community members. So about the schematics, is it known that some of the schematics are currently unobtainable?
I think we fixed some of them with the latest patch, but there was there was that I saw that there was a bug with that kind of puzzle that we added. So that's one of the things that we're looking into, where you're supposed to open a door using a computer.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But I think they were referring to the experimental HCDP MO, maybe not the experimental one, but it's definitely one of the rocket propelled grenades schematics that's currently stuck under the floor.
Yes.
But yeah, we are aware of that one.
Yeah, like let us know if there are more things like that.
Yeah,
so
of course.
we can fix them.
How come when I come back here, I when I left Carney, my base was super nice. Now it's just smoke everywhere.
I didn't do anything.
Who else?
I don't know what you.
Stop it! Stop it now. Stop it now. So this is actually also a question that Tenebrae sent to us, which is maybe not make so much sense right now, but maybe Björn can answer it anyway. Machine to human body modification. Will this be in Generation Zero's future?
Cyborgs?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think there was a peek at some kind of cyborg dress or something like that.
Yeah, so I think that's a super interesting concept. It's nothing that we have planned for the near future, but if we see that there is interest in that, that might be something that we look into.
I directly start to think of the power suit, or the power armor rather.
Yeah, like
From
that's
Fallout?
more.
From Fallout, yes.
Yeah, it's more like an exoskeleton then, whereas I think this might be more like cybernetics or something.
Ooh.
Why not both?
Exactly.
Yeah, blow up all the Generation Zero social pages and tell us that you would like to see that. And
yeah,
more people do that, the higher the chances.
Definitely, and also like if you look at the recent narrative things we've done, there is definitely some lore around the potential of something like that happening as well.
So I started a medium one here for us, Carney. Just so
this is not going to go well. You didn't load any of the towers, did you?
No.
Great.
I thought I'd leave that for you.
Didn't load any turrets? You didn't repair any walls? We're gonna
Hey, I got a real pro with me. And you know, just make sure that they don't come close.
The pro that's super out of ammo right now. First wall down.
So, do I have any more questions from chat? Like, can we have two-person bikes? What's that even called in English? Is it still
tandem?
a tandem bike? Yeah, that's what we say in Sweden too.
That's what we say in German. I don't know this English word. I imagine.
But vehicles is a very hot topic.
Yeah, definitely. That's something we also seen. There is a lot of interest in, so it's definitely something that we're gonna look into.
What would be if you didn't have to consider the balance of the game, what would be a vehicle you'd put in the game to drive?
Yeah, good one.
Flakmoppe.
I mean, thinking about the theme, like a hoverboard or something.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that would be also absolutely amazing. And you would find it next to the Saab DeLorean.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be just insanely amazing. So how that door
I don't know who I am or where I am. All I know is that I must kill.
Yes, that's your true calling. Or
Right.
maybe I should try to fix something here in the meantime.
Yeah, this is not going very well.
Yeah, it is. It's going
Yeah.
great. With that
We seem to have
attitude,
different
Mr.
definitions of well.
It's all about attitude.
Oh.
I'm so happy I loaded up the base with a lot of materials at least.
Oh no, I placed a door. I wanted to place a wall. Oh, there it is.
You placed the door instead of a wall.
Possibly.
Repair.
We gotta-
While we are repairing, maybe another question for Björn. I think we got a good one here actually. New approaches to optimization. Will high-end PC and next-gen players have to deal with low render distances for the sake of the game's performance?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I think some of you might have noticed that we did some performance optimizations in the latest patch. And yeah, it's basically because we had low frame rates on some of the low spec machines, like the previous gen consoles. But yeah, I think it's unfortunate that it's making it's kind of degrading the experience if you have a high-end system. So something that we're looking into right now is if we can make a setting for this.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Usually what I say is the more settings, the merrier.
Yeah, I think the game has an amazing amount of settings, and a lot of that is based on suggestions from the community.
Yeah.
And even more potential for more. I remember just this morning I put in another suggestion for something that I want to see. People seem to agree. We'll see. There can never be enough settings.
That is true. Oh, I got a spawn cooldown here. Aye.
Yep. And, of course, everyone, as with all the other things that you want to see in the game, with settings, it is as well. If you want to see anything new, let us know.
Yes. They always know everything that you tell us and share with us. It's super exciting to see what everyone is thinking of and wanting.
Have you guys talked anything about the new inventory for buildings?
No, we have not.
Not yet.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool feature that we added with this patch as well.
I did mention that I did yell at Pontus for not loading the turret. So
Yeah.
something. So yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the turrets have inventory now, so you can interact with them and load them with ammo, which makes them do a lot more damage. So that could be a way if you want to make your base defense a bit easier.
Yeah, Carney absolutely needs it. We can see he's not doing well here.
I do not know what you mean. Skill tree on the save is absolutely wrong and not my usual playstyle, and I can't respec. Yes.
Soon you will be able to.
Yes.
Soon you will be able to.
So I'm 100% blaming that for my poor performance.
But what we also got here is we got hell of a lot of new cool structures.
Yeah, we got some new things to play around with.
And that, I guess, is also something that we will see evolve in the future. More fun stuff to play and build with.
Yeah, definitely. And also let us know what you want to see. There's so many ways we could take base building.
Oh yes, definitely. The Soviet stuff is already really good. I immediately built a whole prison as soon as I got access to it. Because it all looks so prison style. Absolutely amazing. No. It's peaceful.
Yeah, and also the concrete walls. If you're tired of your walls breaking, that's a good way to go because they have more health.
Yeah, but you gotta do quite a few assault missions before you can build a whole base out of concrete walls.
But I think concrete you should get from base defense as well, so you can do that.
Oh, you gotta lose your walls to build your walls.
Yeah.
You might want to use like wood walls when you do that, maybe. Or
just
you have to figure out a way to build your base so they don't get destroyed.
Yeah, just get good at the game and then don't let them destroy it in the first place.
Get good. They're attacking.
Oh, will we ever see NPCs garrison any of our bases in the future?
Yeah, that's also one of the things that we don't have in the near future roadmap, but I think that's a really cool idea. So yeah, let us know if you're excited about that.
Yeah, I think we could do a lot more with NPCs because Generation Zero in the beginning it was all, all dead people, and then we added some NPCs with the DLCs, and I think there's way more room to expand on that now that we're evolving and that we're building up the resistance. Don't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. That there could be if you look at it from a lore perspective, you already have NPCs in your base, but they're kind of hiding in turrets and things. So
that is true.
But yeah, it would be a pretty big thing from a development standpoint to add NPCs that can walk around in the base. So, but yeah, it's a really cool idea. So let us know.
Yeah, sorry, don't mind me, anyone trying to place these walls while being attacked. I guess we have to reflip them later. I just don't want that. Surprises like they just did.
And mind you, we're only playing a medium base assault on
that's
skirmish, not even on Guerrilla. And
I remember when
we're
we
struggling.
when we just started with the bases and hard was maybe not as super hard that you could expect, but damn, it is now. I can tell you, it's a lot more intense.
Yeah, the base defense has evolved a bit lately as well.
I'm so looking forward to. Oh, that didn't take long. I'm so looking forward to where base building and base defense is going in the future.
Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting to see all of them where it might take us.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to seeing players build on different control points and see how they use the different areas. There are different strategies you can use on different control points.
Oh, Definitely. My favorite point to build is, I don't remember the name, but it's right next to a mine, a closed down mine shaft. It's absolutely cool. And there's also some already placed buildings there that you can use and kind of build around. And I love the design of that.
Yeah, that's a really cool location, and yeah, I think if you plan a bit, you can definitely use all those things to your advantage to do best defense.
Beam's audio is too loud. Well, that's a bit late into the stream, but we just about to end.
Yeah.
But thank you for the feedback, anyway. It's always
So we'll try to fix. God, what was I thinking of? The only thing I could think of, alright, what was the name of the mine? But I also saw very interesting that, for example, jeez, now I need to think of shit. Is it the Granhygget? Where you can, there's a water in the base, there's a little pond in your base that you can kind of build around that makes very...
I think that's the one in the north.
Right, then it's the Lil Dam, of course.
Yeah.
That
yeah, that's
actually means small pond.
Yeah, it's a pretty beautiful place to build your base at, I think.
Yeah, maybe if you want like a more scenic base, kind of, you know, make it all fine and dandy and all of that, it's a great place.
Imagine if you could build some trapdoors and then have the machines
you're
drop
so
into the
mean.
water or something.
Just let them rust there.
Yes. You have a rancor down there or something.
Yeah, maybe that's like the secret weapon against Phoenix is they can't stand the water or something.
Water. You don't even have to fight them, you just let them rust to death.
Yeah, shoot their cannon off and let them chase you down there.
Well, on the topic about the base defense, is the base defense mission returning bugged? Huh. Is there a new prerequisite to get it back? That's shouldn't be new, right, Björn?
No, it should be the same.
But I also haven't seen it bugged.
Yeah, let us know if you can't get it to spawn. Might be related to what we're having with the base assault.
Yeah, good input there, Dominus. Thank you.
All right. We're actually a bit over time. Let's end it with the last thing. I think we can already touch that, but I know our also super dear friend Elias asked this to me on Discord too a bit earlier today. And just what is your favorite feature in the game, Björn? It would be very interesting to hear.
I mean, yeah, that's also like really hard to pick one feature.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like your children. Which of your kids do you love the most? You cannot answer that, you know.
Exactly, like, but I think the thing I had the most fun with lately is base assault, and a lot of that has to do with the randomness, because as a developer, you play the game a lot, so you know everything, where to expect, how everything works. But with base assault, I'm always surprised, so that's a new experience.
That's a great answer, actually.
That is a great answer.
And it is very fun. And you know, new stuff are usually the most fun.
For me, the question is not hard to answer. My favorite thing is the bike mission. It's not even a contest. It's the best thing in the game.
I also just love that mission. Actually, it's
no,
very,
but
very
you mean that sarcastically. I don't. I actually love that mission. I'm serious.
It is
really
good,
like
and at the end you get the bicycle dress, don't you?
Yeah.
Which
you do, and it's really fun.
And the little helmet, if I remember correctly, which is just absolutely amazing. Well, all right. I think it's maybe we should. Do we have any last questions from chat? Someone talked about semla. I guess, Björn, do you like semlas?
Yeah, I love them.
It's absolutely the best kind of. I wouldn't say pastry, but I don't even know what we would call them. Bakverk, we would maybe say in Sweden. It's don't know how to translate.
Not the German word for it, but not not the English one. Baked good, I guess.
Yeah, or yeah. Greetings from Slovakia. Well, greetings from Sweden to you, Mikolas.
Hell yeah. Base assault fixed. if you're referring to the not spawning multiple times, not yet, Galaxy. Will probably be a little while. This is a dev build. No, it is not. It is a
No, this
public
is
build,
the
Potato.
exactly that like everyone else is playing on Steam. So I guess we'll kind of start to wrap it up. I think most of all, thank you Björn for joining us, for all those absolutely amazing answers and all the insight that you give us into the kind of production and secrets and thoughts of GC and you as the game designer. So
Yeah.
a big thank you to you. Big thanks to everyone in chat. Thanks for your super awesome questions and your engagement and everything. You're absolutely awesome. And thanks to Carney, of course, who joined me once again
Yay.
to take on the machines. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you. Tomorrow is a Second Extinction stream, I guess, Carney?
No.
No.
It's only a
because
half
it's,
day tomorrow. It's
Yes.
Easter.
It's Easter is starting, so no Second Extinction stream. You have to do with us today. We're back next week, though. Everyone knows the drill. Stay out of trouble, people, and have a super awesome Easter. Take care, everyone.